yellow ribbon riding the wind means that Sylph isn't that far away. Sylph is a kind and gentle 16-year-old boy. But don't let that fool you. Even a gentle breeze can become a terrifying cyclone. Within the Gildan Breeze Glade, which he calls home, he is its protector. To those that try to harm the forest, Sylph is known as the forest sprite, and thanks to a more wild appearance, no one is able to identify him. With knowledge of the forest, the wind at his command, as well as creating ribbons that can become an arsenal, you shouldn't underestimate Sylph. If you were to ask Sylph about his family, he can't give you an answer. Sylph hasn't been in the city for long, as evident by his truancy officer, but Sylph is going to help people as much as he can on this new adventure.
Meet Bullet Gunderson, forensic scientist and marksman. He does what he does because he is interested in finding out the truth about real-life events and is determined to get people the answers. Bullet is from a small town in Pennsylvania and eventually moved to the city. As he grew older, he took part in an experiment that since went awry. He took part in archery and a bunch of other shooting skills. However, as he progressed through these experiments, they found out that his accuracy level was quite accurate.
This is Saphira. They are a lost one from a Norse Viking clan, and they are a spellcaster who was kicked out of their clan for being stronger than the elders, and it scared the entire village. So they were cast out on their own and searched to find themselves.
Do you believe in hard work and determination? Then you should see the world's greatest superhero, Andrew Fire. Note, not yet the world's greatest superhero. This amazing man, however, was not born so amazing. He had no powers despite being the son of heroes. Not for 21 years he didn't. But then, an attack on the city happened, and this attack involved some of his closest friends. And because of this, he jumped into action, knowing he had no powers, but knew he had to do something. And because of it, he gained two amazing abilities. Time manipulation, which allows for him to move around in ways no one is ready for, and move other people in ways that they aren't expecting. And then, when they're confused and don't know what's going on, wham! He hits them with some amazing power that sends them straight to the moon. Can I send people to the moon? I'm just gonna say I can because it sounds cooler. So, if you do not believe that Andrew Fire is the world's greatest superhero after hearing all of that, then I just think you don't like superheroes because he is the coolest.
Hello there. My name is Damon. I'm a bartender. As a small child, I grew up in a town full of thieves, killers, and beggars. The best way for me to survive was to steal, trick, and stay quiet. Don't talk much, but I will when I feel like it. My goal is to serve my lord as he wishes, and to try and make friends and family along the way.
Is Hex. Is that their actual name? Who knows? All we know is that they got a lot of tricks in their pocket, and they are ready to take whatever is in your pocket as well. I thought that was a sexual innuendo, didn't you, you dirty, dirty boy? Hex doesn't have many goals in life. They tend to just go with the flow and do what's necessary to survive. They don't know much about where they came from besides the days in the orphanage. This part's redacted for some reason. And the time with their adopted assholes, I mean, parents. They have care for only one person in this life, and that's a treasure for you to find out later. Did I mention they're insane? Or are they?
The legend of Pandora's box is interesting. It tells of a box containing chaos and evil. What if that was just a legend told to those who were simply curious of its actual origin? Well, long ago, 3 boxes came to our world. No one knows from where or why, but when a chief discovered and opened one of the boxes, it was as if the light of reality touched the world. So, to keep those to use the boxes for nefarious purposes, the chief made the legend that most know today as the Legend of Pandora's Box. He hid all 3 boxes all across the earth, sealed away from anyone who wished to find them. Until 1932, a team of scientists found one of the boxes of Pandora, studied the contents within. The scientists were fascinated by the energy inside of this cube. Due to an accident, however, the station blew up, and the Pandora energy fluttered into Earth's atmosphere. Months later, a man was recorded to fly, a woman with super strength, and a child that could open portals to, well, anywhere. How was this possible? And on different parts of the globe, scientists have studied this phenomenon for years, realizing that some people, over time, gained a dormant gene that activated through stress. This was known as the Pandora gene. Some scientists wanted to study this gene, some peacefully, some not, until the public had enough and took matters in their own hands. The 1980s riots formed. The government passed laws for those with the Pandora gene, or gifted, as it should, to stand down or be locked away for science. Until there was, in chaos from Pandora, came glory, as superheroes preserved peace. This inspired individuals, and the political acts against the Pandora gene minimized. The superhero team known as the Alliance protected those who needed aid all over the world, from the US to the United Kingdom, from Atlantis. As years went on, schools and insurance policies aid gifted, despite some who still backlash the thought of gifted societal aid. However, through time and effort, vim and vigor, even assistance from alien tech and magic taught by deities or Atlantean sorcerers, the other 2 boxes have not been found relating to the Pandora box. But scientists still search for the answers from many questions in stock.